A lot of unpaid carers across the UK need to keep a close eye on one figure this year, because it can make the difference between keeping carers allowance and losing it altogether. From the 6th of April 2026, the earnings limit is £204 a week. If earnings stay at or below that amount, carers allowance can still be paid. Go over it, and the payment stops rather than being reduced gradually. The allowance itself is now worth £86.45 a week. That matters because carers allowance is not only for people who are out of work. It can still be claimed while working, as long as the caring role continues for at least 35 hours a week and the other rules are met. The person claiming must usually be 16 or over, not in full-time education, and caring for someone who already receives a qualifying disability-related benefit. There is also an important detail in how the earnings rule works. The £204 limit is based on earnings after tax, national insurance and certain expenses have been taken off. Those expenses can include part of pension contributions, some work-related costs, and in some cases the cost of paying someone to care for a child or the disabled person while the carer is working. That means the figure used by DWP is not always the same as the headline amount shown on a payslip. What makes the rule especially tough is that it still works like a cliff edge. Someone who stays within the limit can keep the full allowance, but someone who goes over it can lose the payment completely. The government has already acknowledged problems with the way carers allowance has worked, especially for people with fluctuating earnings, and has said it is looking at longer-term reform including a taper and more automated earnings handling. But for now, the system still depends on carers staying under the weekly cap. So the key message is simple: carers can work and still receive support, but only if their earnings remain within the current threshold. With the weekly limit now set at £204 and the allowance worth £86.45, even a small change in hours, overtime or pay can have a direct impact, which is why keeping track of earnings matters so much.